Good morning students. Today we are going to learn Chebyshev filters. So there are basically two types of Chebyshev filters, type 1 and type 2. In case of type 1 filter, you have monotonic behavior in the pass band, okay, is monotonic characteristic in the stop band and equiripple behavior in the pass band. That means there will be ripples in the pass band and there won't be any ripples in the stop band. On the other hand, type 2 Chebyshev filter has got both poles and zeros and no ripples in the pass band, whereas ripples in the stop band. Okay, this is your Chebyshev type 1, where you can see there is presence of ripple in the pass band, whereas stop band is monotonic, it is smooth. In case of Chebyshev type 2, pass band doesn't have ripples, but the stop band has ripples. Okay. And whenever you are going for transfer function, in x-axis there will be frequencies, in y-axis there will be amplitudes. Okay, so at ohm P, your magnitude may not be 1, it will be below 1. Similarly, at ohm S, it may not be 0. It will be equal to 1 by square root of 1 plus lambda square. Okay. Now ohm P to ohm S is your transition band, 0 to ohm P is pass band. Similarly, here also 0 to ohm P is pass band, ohm P to ohm S is transition band. After ohm S, you have got stop band. And the magnitude squared response of nth order type 1 filter can be expressed as mod h of j ohm square, which is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus epsilon square Cn square ohm by ohm P. It is quite similar to Butterworth filter, but epsilon square is this epsilon square is multiplied and Cn square is multiplied. So where Cn is Chebyshev polynomial. So Cnx can be written as cos h of n cos h inverse x, where mod x is greater than 1. It can be written as cos of n cos inverse x when mod x is less than 1. In pass band, this is your Cnx, this is not epsilon, this is Cn. And in stop band, this is the expression for Cnx. Okay, it's a Chebyshev polynomial. So Chebyshev polynomial has got a lot of properties. Cn of x is minus Cn of minus x. Cn of x can also be written as Cn of minus x. Cn of 0 is minus 1 power n by 2, where n is the order of the filter. Okay. So there are certain properties. All of you are supposed to remember the properties of these Chebyshev polynomials. Now this is when n is odd. When the order is odd, this is how the response looks like. When n is even, this is how the response looks like. So now let us find out the order of the Chebyshev filter. Again, the finding out order of Chebyshev filter is quite similar to finding out order of your Butterworth filter. So mod h of j ohm square is 1 by 1 plus epsilon square Cn square ohm by ohm P. Now if you take 10 log on both the sides, if you take 10 log here and 10 log here, so 10 log of this, so 2 goes there, so it will become 20 log h of j ohm, which is equal to 10 log 1 minus 10 log 1 plus epsilon square Cn square ohm by ohm P. Okay, let AP be the attenuation in positive dB at the pass band frequency ohm P, and AS is the attenuation in positive dB at the stop band frequency ohm S. Now, when ohm becomes equals to ohm P, what will happen? Here, instead of ohm, you will substitute ohm P. And this becomes 0 and this becomes ohm P. So, ohm P by ohm P becomes 1. Cn of 1 we need to find out from the properties of Chebyshev polynomials. So, we can see 20 log h of j ohm P is nothing but AP, which is becoming equal to minus 10 log 1 plus epsilon square, because Cn square 1 is 1. Cn of 1 is 1, so Cn square 1 is also 1. So, this becomes log of 1 plus epsilon square, and if you simplify a bit, you will get minus 0.1 APS log 10 of 1 plus epsilon square, or we can see epsilon can be written as 10 power minus 0.1 AP minus 1 whole to the power half. Okay, so that's the value of epsilon we got. Again, remember, whenever you are calculating order, you have to take 10 log on both the sides, and then you have to take ohm equals to ohm P, then ohm equals to ohm S. So when ohm becomes equals to ohms, AS equals to minus 10 log 1 plus epsilon square Cn square ohms by ohm p. So AS equals to minus 10 log 1 plus epsilon square this. If ohms by ohm p is greater than 1, because always ohms will be greater than ohm p. Okay, because ohm p comes first and after that ohms comes. So definitely the passband frequency in a low pass filter is lesser than the stop band frequency. Now if we solve like that, so AS becomes equals to this, and when ohms by ohm p is greater than 1, this will be that Cn of x when x is greater than 1, because this entire thing you can treat it as x, and you can use the Chebyshev polynomial formula, one of the Chebyshev polynomial formula, and then you can find out 1 plus 10 power minus 0.1 AP minus 1, then cos h square into n cos h inverse ohms by ohm p. So if you further solve, just solve a bit, and you will get n cos h inverse ohms by ohm p greater than or equal to cos h inverse of this. So n is greater than this. So finally what you will get, check out the formula for the order. Order is n is greater than or equal to cos h inverse square root of 10 inverse square root of 10 power minus 0.1 AS minus 1 divided by 10 power minus 0.1 AP minus 1 whole divided by cos h inverse of ohms by ohm p. Remember, cos h inverse of x is ln of x plus square root of x square plus 1. This you can calculate. Cos h inverse will be there in your calculator, in most of the calculator. If it is not there, then you can find out cos h inverse x can be written as ln of x plus square root of x square plus 1. Okay, this is how you can find out the order of a Chebyshev filter. And the Butterworth filter order, instead of cos hyperbolic inverse, you were getting log. Okay, so this is how you will find out the order of your Chebyshev filter.